What's up, everybody? Music City Driver here, otherwise known as Chris, coming at you from Nashville. Uh, I waited a little later than normal to do my Money Monday installment for last week, which was October, well, what was the 23rd to the 29th? Excuse me. Oh, this cough. Anyway, so, last weekend, as you all know, was the Halloween Eve celebration, I guess you could call it, where most of the parties took place or are taking place, I guess, before Halloween. Before Halloween, because tomorrow is Halloween. Sorry for the cough. My allergies have been killing me. Getting a little better, but still not completely there. Okay, so it was pretty busy Friday and Saturday nights, but Wednesday and Thursday were pretty pathetic. So I feel like it's starting to slow down here in Nashville. But it seems like Lyft has really upped their game when it comes to getting new customers here. Because I had several comments from passengers saying that Uber was way more expensive, stuff like that. And the reason why, I think, is because of these ride street things. That's one of them, sorry. These ride street things that Lyft has implemented. Not only that, but the insane amount of hourly guarantees they put out. I think they had an hourly guarantee for every freaking hour, except for maybe like one or two, all weekend long. Which not only is guaranteed hours, but it's also a guarantee that every driver in and outside Nashville, because I've seen some posts on some pages recently from people from Memphis making $1,000 and going back to Memphis, and then say they're going to be back Tuesday. Good luck with Tuesday. I would sure as hell would not drive 200 miles to drive one night. I don't know, maybe he's planning on staying through the next weekend too, I don't know. It just seems silly to me to drive 200 miles here, stay in a motel or sleep in your car, and then drive 200 miles back just to make $1,000. It seems to me if you're paying, and somebody was saying $40 a night for hotel rooms, I don't know where the hell this person is staying, because a $40 hotel room in Nashville nowadays is pretty damn hard to find. If you do find one, you don't want to stay there. But anyway, so getting back to this weekend, Wednesday and Thursday were pretty pathetic for me. I think I had 20 rides between both days, which is not horrible, but I just wanted to get more rides than that. So I actually got a little discouraged, went home early on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday was actually it was pretty pathetic too, I guess. Let me look. I'll actually show you guys. So there's some prime time going on. So I keep having tips trickle in from Lyft. As you can see, I get $5 tips a lot, which I love. So it was a nice little plus ride. No prime time at all, just a regular old plus ride from Germantown to the airport. My last ride of the night for Lyft. And I'll tell you about my last ride for Uber that occurred after that, which was my best ride of the night. So, actually I need to go to the dashboard. What am I doing? I need to go to my dashboard. So, let's see, my dashboard. I think it's already pulled up, sorry if I seem a little disorganized, guys. So here's my dashboard. This is what I made for Lyft. So if you look at this pretty carefully, I had a really good amount of tips this week. $62 in tips on Lyft and 56 rides. Now, also got on a Lyft ride a 20 tip from a lady whose little brother, I guess, was a drunk asshole, basically, is the easiest way to put it. Kept trying to open my door in the middle of traffic to throw up. He was on the passenger side right behind us, and I have bags, and I gave him a bag, and he still refused to do it, saying, "Oh, to open the damn door if I want to," all this stuff. And finally got him to settle down. Got him to the back to his hotel with the other gals in the back seat. And then I took her on to her destination. We had two stops, and took her on to her destination in East Nashville, and she gave me a $20 bill because she felt like it was she was pretty appalled at his behavior. So as you can see, $62 there, $20 on top of that is $82 in tips for 56 rides. That's not too bad at all. And as you see, the hours there are pretty accurate. 31 hours, 4 minutes, and 45 seconds. It might be off maybe 3 or 4 hours. That's all I worked this week. 30 something hours. Now below that, you'll see bonuses. And I had a couple of cancellation fees. But the bonuses of $70, that was from streak bonuses. And these streak things are pretty cool. Every once in a while, Lyft will send you out a text, and it says, you are eligible for a Lyft surge or a Lyft streak. It says, like, do 5 rides, do 5 rides starting at 3:15 to 4:30. With your first ride starting between 3:15 to 4:30, and you'll get $25 or something like that. So I had on Friday, I had 3 of those, and I completed all 3. I actually had one earlier in the day, but I couldn't do it. It was early morning. Sorry about this, guys. This congestion's killing me. But I had one earlier in the day. I was not able to drive. Did not get that one. But the other 3 I got, rather. It was a total of 14 rides. 5, 5, and 4. And the totals were 25, 25, and 20. So that's $50. Or $70, sorry. Just for doing 14 rides, plus whatever I got from those 14 rides. Pretty good. I also had, as you'll see here, a bunch of guaranteed hours, which should populate within the next hour and a half or so, I'm hoping. So I qualified for several. $30 an hour, I did the best. I got $40.59 on that bonus after fees. I attribute some of these to the slow days that I work during the week, because on Friday and Saturday, especially Saturday, there's really no way I probably didn't exceed a lot of these. So I got nothing from a $20, nothing from a $20, 81 cents from a $20, nothing from a $25, nothing from a $35, $10.65 from a $25, $21.42 from a $50 ride, or a $50 hour, and then another $10.65, but that looks like a double to me. $10.65 for that on a $25 hour. So I'm hoping I get about $70-$80, plus you got diamond bonuses. So they have different tiers, 1 through 3. If you get a certain number of rides, they give you like a flat bonus. So of course they take their fees out of that, but I may have qualified for one of those the week before last when I did my when I was chasing that guarantee. I'm pretty sure I had a diamond bonus that week as well. And they usually take a week or 2 for those to come in. So I'm hoping that one comes in, if I got it, would come in tonight as well. So I did excellent with Lyft, as you can see. Like I said, $5.47 is not too shabby. $5.47.10 plus the $20 cash. And then we go over to Uber. I did not do a lot of Uber this week. I will let you know that. Let's see. Uber. I did $196.68 on Uber. Had $8 in tips. $8 in tips. That's pretty pathetic. And all those tips occurred on Wednesday. I only had 4 trips Wednesday, no trips, 1 cancellation fee on Thursday, 3 trips on Friday, and 5 trips on Saturday. By far, Saturday was my best day. I had 12 trips total. It says 14 hours and 27 minutes on here. There are some times when I had both apps on overlapping, so that's why it shows 14 on that and 31, I think, on Lyft. I actually only worked the 4 days. I worked probably 10 hours a day on Saturday and Friday and Saturday. Maybe 11 hours. That's 22 hours plus like 4 and 5 on the other days. It's about 31, 32 hours, something like that. It's pretty close. But anyway, so my best ride of the night was at the very end of the night. Now, I showed you that plus ride earlier where I got a $5 tip. It was an airport run from Germantown to the airport. So I dropped them off, and I was headed back into downtown, hoping I can catch one of those last-minute rushes, and I did. 2:44 a.m. as I was coming to the Hermitage Avenue exit, which they had the interstates screwed up this weekend, and I almost didn't make the exit because I was in the left-hand lane. And I was able to safely get over there, get off on the exit, and went and picked these 2 ladies up for a 4.5 surge. Uber X, yes, but it was still a 4.5, and it ended up being a long ride. I am so glad I took this rather than I had another Lyft 400% that came in. It could have been a long ride too, but I took this one. It came in first, and I was just being fair. I still ended up with a 92% acceptance rate for Lyft for the day, for the week. So as you can see here, it was 19.77 miles, 33.27 minutes. I didn't have to wait on them at all because they were outside and it was cold and they were freezing and they were waving me down. So they were in a little diner, so I just shot over to the left, picked them up. Hermitage Avenue basically turns into First Avenue, for those of you who do not know that. So when I turned left to pick them up, all I did was shoot straight up the street that I turned on to pick them up and shot over to 4th Avenue and shot out on the interstate 40 and then shot down to I-65. So it was pretty easy. It was easy in and out. And it was two ladies. And they were really nice. One of them actually slept most of the way, but so we had two stops. I had one in Bellevue actually, and then one in near Pegram actually, out near what is the name of that road? Anyway, it was out in the Pegram area near Highway 100, all that stuff. So it was actually right on my way home, which was perfect. So I could just end the night with that. As you can see, $78.91, pretty good trip at the end of the night. So my total on Uber, as I said, was $140 or $196.68. Only $8 in tips, which is pretty pathetic. Uber passengers still have not gotten the tipping thing with Uber. But anyway, so I ended the week with, I guess, $80-something in tips total, maybe a little bit more. And I could still, keep in mind, like I said, I could still get some bonuses and stuff when they come up. So if you look at this, $196.68. I know this might be a boring video for some people, and I do apologize about that. $196.68 there. Oh, come on. $547.10 there. And I added the 20 in already. $763.78. Not too shabby. Most of my Uber runs were XLs. I do say that with a disclaimer. I did have several plus rides at first. Not at first, but actually early in the week I didn't have any plus rides at all. My plus rides started coming in heavy on Saturday. Actually, some Friday and some Saturday. So when those kicked in, those pay handsomely. So I love Lyft Plus rides. I love them better than Uber XLs. They generally pay a lot more. People are generally nicer, and I usually get a good tip. So I love it when I get a primetime Plus ride. Those are awesome. So I think I did pretty well this week, guys. $763.78 without counting any bonuses or diamond bonuses that I got. I guess that technically wouldn't be on this week if it was a diamond bonus because it would have come from a couple weeks back probably. But if I get $70 or $80 on those average hourly guarantees, that easily puts me over $800 for the week. Working 4 days, about 34 hours, 56 trips on Lyft, I believe, and 12 on Uber. So 68 trips total. And those diamond bonuses, if you guys get those, sign up for them. It's not going to hurt anything if you don't get it. So anyway, that is it for the day for Money Monday. A couple of things I want to mention at the end. There was some crazy stuff going on this weekend with just craziness going on. So a Lyft driver on Broadway, and this is a reason that I have child locked my rear driver's side door. Some passenger on Broadway opened the back door on a guy's vehicle, a Lyft driver, I believe, on Broadway when dropping off down there. And a party bus came along and took the door right off and kept going. Did not even stop. Did not even slow down from what I understand. Some of the guys I picked up Saturday night told me they saw it and it was just like crazy. It was just like this horrendous sound, like it, bent the door, of course, hyperextended the door, I guess you could say, completely, and ripped it off and like dragged it down the street. So it was a pretty crazy scene apparently. But they got the tag number and all that stuff. Who knows what'll happen? They probably won't have anything because, I mean, honestly, people should not be getting out on your driver's side if you're parked up against the curb. That's another reason I avoid downtown a lot. It's pretty funny. I actually look back at my uh, my Google Maps tracking, which is pretty hilarious. When I zoomed in on it, I have been actively pretty much avoiding going down on Broadway itself, on Lower Broadway, in between 5th and 1st. I pretty much avoid that all the time because it's a mess. It's just an absolute horrible mess. So look, this is funny. October the 29th. As you can see, I'm zooming in on Broadway. Looky there. Look. Not a single... It's pretty funny. Not a single trip was made up the length of Broadway. So I went 5th and 1st and bypassed Broadway completely. I can usually get a pickup pretty decent there. I'll show you where my pickup was for the ladies that I got. Was on Hermitage Avenue, that's Hermitage Avenue. So right there, as you can see, I came in from the east right here. So I came in east, got off of that exit, shot right there, picked him up right there at the corner over here. So I picked him up at the corner right here. And then it's very weird. As you can see, we shot up. I think that's where I picked him up anyway. It's hard to tell on this map. It's very weird and has odd angles and stuff. But, and I picked him up there, and then we shot basically out to, actually this is where it was, right here, sorry. So I pulled right over here. They were at this diner right here on the left side. Didn't have a name on it. But anyway, so I pulled right in here. You can see where I pulled over. And then I got them, and we shot up Middleton Street. And we shot down over 2nd Avenue there. I didn't go through a building. Just letting you know. Went up to here, cut through to Lee Avenue to 3rd, and then 4th. And then we hit 4th Avenue South till I got on the interstate. And then we took them out west. So it was an easy peasy little thing. Good ride. So anyway, guys, I can't think of anything else right now. If I think of something, I'll probably do another video on it. These streaks are legit. I think they have boosted Lyft's business in Nashville. I would be surprised if Uber exceeded Lyft during this last weekend. It feels like the other way around. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a long and probably kind of drawn out and boring video, and I do apologize for that. It is 5:56. I'm gonna buzz out of here and go home. I'm not gonna drive tonight. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to cover something in particular in the Nashville area. I would love to do anything for you guys. I have not yet made a dime off of this YouTube channel. I guess unless you count some Mystro referrals I've had, which you can download below with the link. It does help you cycle in between the two apps quite efficiently and helpfully, safely. And also, if you want to sign up for Lyft, they do have a pretty good bonus going on right now. $400 bonus, $5.33 per ride for you and the person who referred you. So even if you don't even make all the rides, you still get something. Whereas with Uber, you don't make the rides, you don't get anything. And if you exceed their guarantee, which is a guarantee, not a bonus, then you won't get anything. Well, there's my friend popping up on the screen. Got 5 peak rides. So I don't think he knows he's in my video. So I'll pop him down there. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be safe out there.